Get ready to experience the shift of a lifetime. What happens on November 19th is Pluto is going to go into Aquarius. A new era is here. If you're watching this video right now, this message is meant for you. When we are ready to shift and change collectively, shift collectively as the world, when we are in the energy of Aquarius, we are in the energy of innovation, the energy of rebellion, the energy of expect something strange is going to happen. What happens here is that we're entering a new technological age. Okay, so in this video, I share with you what you need to know about the shift in consciousness, how you can prepare for it, and what to do. The shift in consciousness is going to have a lot to do with the technological advancement because the energy of Aquarius is an air sign. It rules the intellect, it rules the mental world, and it also rules the technological world. So you're going to see a lot of developments in AI, obviously. It's kind of like a storm of them, kind of like a bucket out of nowhere. And it's just like, oh my gosh, all of a sudden we're seeing this and that and AI and this thing and this cool technology. This is something I want you to feel into for yourself, okay? Knowing that there's always different sides of the stories and, there's no one truth, okay? Truth is like that beautiful sphere where you can shift your perspective and you see a different side. So some things you want to consider is that, Pluto, okay? We'll talk about Pluto, the planet of the underworld, okay? The planet that, sometimes does it exist? Do we know about it, right? That energy that brings up a lot of mysticism, a lot of, kind of that spiritual, sometimes the darker side of things, but not really like that. But it brings up all the subconscious thing that we are ready to see. It's kind of like sometimes you see the tip of the iceberg, you don't realize there's a whole freaking iceberg, okay? Speaking of which, I'm actually catching a flight to see some icebergs myself. We'll tell you more about that in the later videos. But the energy of us knowing that Pluto's going into Aquarius and it's going to stay there for 2 freaking decades, that says something. Before Aquarius, okay, there is Capricorn. Pluto is in Capricorn, which is the world of, law and order and organization and the old paradigm. This is how it is. It's more traditional. It's the fatherly role. It's more controlled. Aquarius is a sign of freedom. Anyone who is an aqua, let me know down below. And if you have Aquarius in your chart, let me know down below. The energy of this Pluto in Aquarius, it brings up a lot of changes, a lot of revolution, a lot of evolution, a lot of rebellion, a lot of freedom. We want to be free. We want to be free. We want to be free. So you're going to see more of us breaking free from the system. Okay, more and more people are going to experience freedom like they've never experienced before. And as you can tell, in the past, I think years or something, before we never thought the 4-day work week was possible, the work from home, work from anywhere is possible, no digital nomad is possible. Right now, more and more and more people are heading towards that way. So I want you to ask yourself, why can't it be you? Okay, so if you ever desire to live a life of freedom, life your way, you gotta kind of break, I don't want to say break the rules, I'm like gonna shut down my channel, but live outside the box a little bit, wink wink, you know what I'm saying, right? Like follow your own rules, follow your own codes, because once upon a time, I myself was doing some corporate 9 to 5 stuff, honey. Okay. And then I broke free from that because I decided that I don't want 3 weeks of vacations a year. That's not enough for me. And to see my grandma in Vietnam, whom I love so much, right? And you know the story, okay? And she calls me every freaking year. And I said, Grandma, I don't have time to see you. I'm so busy and I have a few days of vacations. And she asks me every single year when I'm going to see her in Vietnam. And I tell her I don't have time. And I actually never saw her for freaking years. And it always broke my heart when I think about that. So when I decided I'm not doing this life anymore, I'm going to choose the life of freedom. I get to see her multiple times a year. She's so happy. I'm a call away. She's like, Tina, I miss you. Come over. Okay, I'll fly there in a week or 2 or a month. Okay, like I will make plans like that. So this is the way that I want you to start questioning the way that you live, the way that, is 3 weeks of vacation sounds okay for you? Or is working 12 hours on something you don't like, this sounds okay to you? I want you to start asking that, okay? And what actually happens is when you decide that this is no longer a thing for you, you're going to experience a shift in consciousness, because a shift in consciousness is about knowing what is available for you. What are some options that are outside of the box for you? That's how you break free of the matrix. You don't think like they think. You don't do like they do. You don't behave like most people behave. That's how you break free. Because if you think about it, all the most successful people in the world, they break the rule a little bit. Okay? They don't do things the old way. Why can't it be you? I want you to comment down below, write it in your notebook, say it as your affirmation. Why can't it be me? Why can't it be me? Okay? And then the second way, which is really important on how this shift really affects you and affect us as a collective, is I talk more about this in my 11/11 portal energy activation. By the way, you can find the live stream on my YouTube channel. It's a 2 hour plus event. Oh my gosh, so many codes. So if you're ready to shift, uh, highly recommend. Okay. So the energy of us understanding that we are shifting, with the AI, the tech, and the different ways of living, but there's also a lot of us, we crave freedom in a different way. We crave freedom in not eating the certain food that we're being fed, not inhaling and injecting and consuming certain chemicals that people say is normal or it's cool, it's good for you or whatever. And then you just know when you're looking at that GMO apple, you don't want to eat it. Okay, when you're looking at the back of the what you call it, the labels, right? You're like, oh my god, what is this E0229? What is that? I don't want to eat that, right? So a lot of that side of the shit is that we want to get back to basics. We want to have that control over our resources, our food, our water, what we put in our body, how we restructure the economy, stuff like that. So you're going to see more conscious community growing, not just online but in person. So there's going to be more people getting together, maybe building a farm thing, a joint garden together. If you're in that, let me know down below. That is so amazing. If you're interested in something like that, if you're interested in learning homesteading skills, right? How to, like, what happens, right? When things are, your food and water is being controlled, right? What happens when the control is not there or the price like quadruple? You're not in control of your food supplies. So if you're interested in kind of like things like that, stick around. I received a download, I think I told you guys a few months ago, of creating a community where we can get together and share our resources and share what we know and all of that. I believe that is very valuable as we're moving forward, because a lot of us, we are very distant from that kind of style living, but something in us that we really crave that. We crave being one with nature. We crave touching the soil, growing our own veggie, making our own food, teaching our kids in not the way the traditional educational system teaches, but teach them about manifestation, consciousness, being a really good candid human, kind-hearted human, right? Conscious schooling, conscious parenting, stuff like that. Okay, so the world is shifting more towards that. So like I said, if you're interested, make sure you stick around, hit that subscribe button. I always send you extra blessings when you subscribe. By the way, because my birthday is coming up, this week I'm doing a very special birthday extravaganza, meaning that I am putting my favorite courses, my best-selling courses and programs, and your favorite beloved courses on freaking sale, baby. I've never done this before, okay? So if you are excited and you've always wanted to work with me and you want to go deeper into all the concept and all the juiciness that we talk about on this channel, see the link below, see the page below, see the birthday sale below, because it's gonna go away on November 20th. Okay, so if you want to sign up. I would love to have you. I would love to go deeper with you, and we're going to literally transform lives here because I've worked with people all over the world, thousands of people over the years, on how to achieve true transformation and aligned manifestation. If that's your vibe, baby, link is down below. With that being said, what you also, the main thing here to register in your system when it comes to this evolution is knowing that whatever is happening on the outside, it doesn't have to be your reality. Okay? What I mean by that is we're all manifesting our own reality. Sometimes it can seem like we're in this reality together, but it's not 100% true. You know, we can be living in Toronto together, for example, right? But my experience of living in Toronto is going to be very different from your experience living in Toronto. You know what I mean? So it's not the same. Okay? So when you keep that in mind, what you want to realize is that your outside world is not technically real. Your outside world is a holographic projection. It's a shadow. It's a mirror of your internal world. So what you are seeing outside, you're like, me no likey. Okay? You look inside and you say, well, what kind of world do I choose to live in? What kind of world do I choose to live in? You ask yourself these questions. You come to terms that you are the creator of your freaking life and you take your power back, baby. No matter all the craziness that's going to go outside, because the craziness is going to happen a lot outside because we are shifting eras. Hello. So you got anything from this? Like this video, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I would love for you to be a part of this. If you feel called to, share this with somebody. And I always send you extra love when you subscribe to the channel because my intention is to grow this in love and prosperity and providing so many juicy resources for you guys. So if you can help me grow my community, you are a part of the community. I love you. Okay, guys, check out my other videos. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon.